This next dude coming to the stage is a very funny guy, man. Y'all clap it up for Dan Danzy.
Addison Improv. I can stare back too. I'm good at that as well. No, it's okay. I'm very aware I look unusual, you know. Some of y'all actually look excited, like, oh, one of the Stranger Things kids is going up there. This is gonna be great. Just look unusual, you know. I went and saw my dad today. The first thing my dad, I hadn't seen him in 6 months. Saw my dad today. The first thing he said, he was like, oh, you look like if COVID was a person. I was like, oh, God. That's cool. I got married recently, right after a little bit after the pandemic. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no. You can be happy for other people, Addison Improv, for their age and their marriage. No, I knew I had to marry her. I knew I had to marry her because we went through that pandemic lockdown together, right? And I I could get COVID. I had asthma, so I was very contagious to it, you know. And we were there for a year. I didn't kill her. That's why I married her, because I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm clearly not going to murder her because she was driving me nuts, guys. Okay, so this is, been together 7 years, married recently. This is something I've learned, all right? And I thought I knew everything about her, but no. Anybody married? By a round of applause? I feel like I'm looking, okay. Some of y'all are looking at me like a dog that's been shown a magic trick. I'm just gonna... So here's the thing, so during the pandemic, we watched like all these shows. No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you about this. Because this actually happened 3 weeks ago. All right, fellas, little tip: do not side with the cop that pulls over your spouse. Never do that. Never do that. I was like, yeah, officer, I told her to slow down. Yeah. Why am I driving, not her? That's a funny story, officer. 2 DWIs. See, that's why I'm not driving. The insurance considers me a liability, but they let Harley Quinn over here go wherever she wants to go. But the biggest test to our relationship was the streaming service shows that we made each other watch during the pandemic. I made her watch the greats, of course, Star Trek and professional wrestling, yeah? Usually people laugh, y'all cheered that, y'all are my people, okay? She made me watch all 20 seasons! 20 seasons! No! Grey's Anatomy fan club here tonight? That's why we're out here, we're celebrating Grey's Anatomy. No! Law and Order Special Victims Unit! No! Look, I get it, okay, those first 6 seasons, amazing. But after 20 seasons of Law and Order Special Victims Unit, hasn't everyone in New York just been abused at that point? There's no one special anymore. The worst part about Law and Order is they got my favorite rapper, Ice-T, playing a cop.
Yes.
Yes! It's not even that he plays a cop. It's the fact that he makes up slang words that don't exist. So they have a dead body, he walks up, and they're like, oh, and Finn will come in and they're like, oh, Finn, what happened? And he'll be like, oh, yeah, he was butterfingered. You're like, what, butterfingered? Even the cops are like, Finn, that's not even a real thing. What is that, Finn? He's like, yeah, that's when they cover you with butter and stab you a bunch of times. That's not a thing, guys. That's not a thing. We can go to Harry Hines right now. We're not going to sue. And after every show, someone asks me, have you really seen all 20 seasons of Law and Order SVU? So I like to leave on my proof that I've seen all 20 seasons of Law and Order Special Victims Unit. In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives investigate these heinous crimes are known as the Elite Squad, the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.